All right. This is discussion 3, chapter 3. I have chosen prompt 5, which states, think about the advantages and disadvantages of American federalism. How does immigration policy display both the advantages and disadvantages of federalism? Um, I guess some advantages and disadvantages to federalism. Of course, everything has its advantages and disadvantages. What doesn't? But I mean, I guess some good things about federalism, would be that federalism it protects the nation from, like, I guess, tyranny or corrupt governments. I guess they can't take advantage if they want to, because I guess from a government standpoint, it would be checks and balances, one branch restricting the other from having too much power. Um, Federalism is also really good because it allows us, the people, to elect or promote um, new leaders. I guess we get to pick and choose who's in office. We can pick and choose who governs our state, and sometimes you can pick and choose for local elections for, like, sheriff, per se. Um, Federalism is also good because it allows unity without conformity, which kind of means, like, if you move to this country, if you move to the United States, you don't have to conform to any sort of standard or any sort of, you don't lose anything. You don't have to become something you don't want to. You can keep your culture and become who you are. Some disadvantages is that it's easy to blame the system, I guess. It's easy to, I guess, not blame the man. It's just a blame game, kind of, you know. Um, and federalism can be kind of confusing for citizens and certain people because, for example, citizens in one state might have different laws than citizens in another state, and when they go over, they don't know. I guess if the information is not properly stated, it can be kind of confusing. For example, I guess weed. Weed's legal in some states but not in others, and I think it's considered trafficking if you bring weed from one state to another. So that's just a no-brainer. Also, federalism kind of sucks because between economy and states, like, for example, the economy, sorry, the economy in Florida is very different between the economy in, like, California. California is a lot more expensive to live, but I guess you get paid more there. But I guess it can be kind of difficult for people to move different states or acclimate that kind of way. The other question, I guess number 2, how does the immigration policy display both the advantages and disadvantages of federalism? I guess some disadvantages is that there's no accountability for immigrants, and I guess there's no accountability for their needs. The views on immigrants between states differ, and that causes blame between states and government because I guess on the federal level, the government's not preventing as much as they could, like illegal immigration, because I guess states that border, like Mexico or and such, they kind of suffer the most because they can't really do anything about it, per se, because it's not. I guess it's not necessarily not their problem, but the states kind of suffer the most. Um, some advantages is, I guess, not illegally immigrating, but immigrants that come to America, they try to escape their, I guess, they try to escape tyranny or their corrupt governments and try to come to America for a better life, better living. But it's also nice that immigrants aren't forced to change who they are. They're not forced to conform for anything. They can keep their cultures and keep living who they want to be. And I guess the American dream, per se. But yeah. My question. I don't want to forget that. My question would be, what is one advantage and disadvantage of American federalism in your life?